Hey guys, real reviews. And if you haven't seen my JUUL video when I first received it about 2-3 months ago, I'm not really sure on the time, but this is kind of a review now. And I've tried almost all the flavors. So I'm going to give you a quick update on every flavor I tried, how the JUUL pod actually is, what kind of issues, and there are issues. So if you're thinking about buying the JUUL, I'm going to let you guys know what to do. If you guys haven't seen my other channel, I do all kinds of reviews. I just got the Nest Hello video doorbell. I just bought the Fix, the PHIX vape with original tobacco, so it's a starter vape. I'm going to do a comparison video. So now I have the JUUL and the Fix, and they're both identical in the sense of what they do. It's not huge clouds of smoke. It's more of a cigarette feel. But the Fix has more liquid compared to the JUUL, which has only 0.7 milliliters, where the Fix has 1.5 milliliters. So that's a little bit more than double. On top of that, it has a way larger battery than the JUUL. But we'll get into that when I do that video and I post it coming up. Alright, so here's the JUUL. I bought the JUUL multi-pack starter pack, which is right here. And if you guys haven't seen my other videos, please give me a thumbs up on this one and watch my other videos and subscribe if you guys can. So here is the JUUL starter pack. What it came with is the JUUL right here. So this is just a regular JUUL right here. This is a charcoal gray, the original color. With 4 pods. So it comes with the multi-pack. It comes with the Cool Mint fruit medley, comes with a creme brulee, and comes with the Virginia tobacco. So this is a standard multi-pack, and I gotta say I don't really like the fruit medley, or I don't like the creme brulee, but it's all preference. If you watch other videos, you can see the same thing. So let's look inside of one of these packs. So once you open it up, so it comes with the JUUL device and a USB charger, and this comes into the part where it goes, all the JUUL pods go into, and it comes with a little adapter to it. So now with the JUUL, I charge it once a night, and I do a lot of usage on it, and it holds up. The battery is not bad at all. So talking about like the Fix, or even going up to any of the other brands, Von Earl, say, really this holds up for me. So I'm going to say that this is not a bad product. JUUL is top of the line, and I forgot to tell you that JUUL just dropped its prices for the starter to $33 from $50. So if you go to any store or online, I believe it's $33 now. So you don't have to pay $49.99 for a starter pack. On top of that, because I know there's a $20 promotion, on top of that, they have about 7 or 8 different flavors. They have the Cool Mint, the Classic Menthol, the Virginia Tobacco, which is one of the originals, the Mango, the Classic Tobacco, which is a limited edition, and so is the Classic Menthol, it's a limited edition. They have got the Fruit Medley, and they have the Creme Brulee. So I'm going to tell you, I got the starter pack just to test the 4 of the originals. I don't like, I would say 2 of them. The Fruit Medley, I don't like, doesn't really taste too fruity. It's a little harsh. It's not great at all. I don't like the creme brulee because it's a very plain, and it's the same thing. I kind of like mixing it up, but now I found my 2 favorites, and my 2 favorites are the Virginia Tobacco and the Cool Mint. These are the 2 of my favorites, and you're not going to go wrong with it. The Virginia Tobacco is the best. The Cool Mint is what I switch off with. So these 2 is what I switch off with, and the Cool Mint is so light, tastes great, and the 0.7 milliliter liquid in there lasts longer than the Virginia Tobacco, I'm sorry to say. Classic Menthol is a little strong, way stronger than Cool Mint, kind of like a harsh, strong menthol. Some people might like it, I don't like it. The classic tobacco is like, you know, one of those Marlboro Reds type, just to say, very strong, hits you really hard, kind of unpleasant in my way. The mango is great. I like the mango sometimes. I switch to the mango. I forgot they have cool cucumber as well. It's kind of like the cool mint with a little cucumber tangy taste to it as well. So the mango is not bad. I do that if I'm in a tropical mood or a fruity mood. I'd like to try this, but the Virginia tobacco and the cool mint. So now let me get into the issues. You know all the flavors. I recommend these two, as you probably saw in more videos. That's how it is. The flavors are not as widespread as other vapes or e-cig types that people are trying to alternatives to smoking. So I kind of stick to the original Virginia tobacco and the cool mint, and I guarantee if you try it, those are your two top choices. Now going in with the pen or the JUUL itself. So the pod into the USB adapter is magnetic and it can stick sideways and upwards, and I plug it into an Apple port, USB port from my old Apple phone, just to use any USB available to me. That's how I charge my phone. The great thing about this is the battery indicator, which I'm going to be doing an unboxing on the fix and then a comparison. So guys, please subscribe, watch my other fix video, and I'll let you know how good the fix is as well. I'm going to be buying other products too. So the battery indicator is great because a lot of units don't have it. You don't know what it is. The biggest problem I'm having with these JUULs, if you can kind of see right there, you see that little bit of liquid on top, those little dots. These are leaking really bad. I already had to contact JUUL twice. They sent me out already 4 packs of JUUL. Their customer service, I gotta give it to them. They're great. They handle problems really great. You just give them your serial number from. They make sure it's real, and they send you a brand new pack if it's leaking. But I'm telling you, out of all of them I buy, out of a 4 pod, maybe 1 is leaking, and that's pretty bad. Sometimes 2, and sometimes it leaks inside the whole inner part of this. And if that happens, if you can see on the inside right there, which you won't have a great view, but there's like 2 copper ports, but I have to stick paper in there and kind of soak up all the liquid, which is annoying. Also, if you kind of see the bottom right here, let me do a little close up, and this part right here, the black part, moves up and down, and sometimes the connection from the pods won't be as great, and that's another thing you have to watch out for. And another big thing is the pods don't click. If you listen, you hear that click. So what I did was, if you can see on the pods right here, they have these 2 little notches, one right there, one right there. I took a little like kind of a nail and took a little hammer and lightly tapped it in, or you can do kind of a pen point. I pushed it in, and that solved my problem. Now they stick very well. So it's a manufacturer defect in a lot of them, but you can quickly solve them. As you can see, there's no damage or anything. The biggest thing I've seen, if you look at the bottom of it, you can see all my times I dropped it. Very noticeable if you don't have a skin. I do drop it, but it works very well. I love this because it's so compact. I throw it in my pocket. My boss thinks it's a USB. Yeah, a lot of people do. They're like, "What? You're smoking your USB?" I'm like, it's so unsuspicious. You can have it on your office table and no one will know what it is. And that's the greatest thing about it. The biggest problem is the leaking of the pods, and Virginia tobacco is the worst. It's the best, and it's the worst on the leaking. The cool mint lasts longer than the Virginia tobacco. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the leaking issue, maybe not. But the cool mint always lasts about a day and a half. So when they say you're smoking 1 pack is in this, I think that's a little BS, because these things go quick. I don't know if it's the leaking issue, but they go really quick. Should last you 2-3 days. It lasts me about a day and a half. And I'm not such a vivid user, so I was smoking about half a pack a day, maybe more, 3/4, half a pack more, 10 cigarettes. And I started smoking this, and now I smoke about 1 or 2 cigarettes a day to almost none. So it really works as an alternative. But you got to very vigilantly watch how much you smoke these, because sometimes you just don't know it, and it's always in your mouth. So just a disclaimer. It comes, if you order packs, it comes in a box just like this. JUUL. Order more day or night at JUUL.com. Simply satisfying. So a pod of JUULs online is $15.99 for 4 of them. If you do a subscriber service, so every month they send you a certain amount of pods, or you want, it becomes $13.99, $12 or $13, somewhere around there. You save like $2, I believe, on 15% really. And you can do that and save some money. Or you can go to your local Citgo or vape shop, and they'll have them for about $20 each. So they got to make money. Some of them have them for $15.99 as well. These things, I paid $49.99 for them. They're about $33.99 at vape shops right now. I just went in one when I bought my fix, and that's what they told me. But thank you guys for watching. That's about it for this. These are all the different flavors. I don't have some of the boxes like the fruit medley, which I did buy, the creme brulee, which I did buy, and the cool cucumber. And but these are the main flavors that I stuck with, and the best are the Virginia tobacco and the cool mint. The smoke is not as thick as a cloud, so if you're using a mod, it's not going to be as thick. It's like a cigarette type smoke. If you just saw, it's not cloud. And the great thing about it is that it feels just like a cigarette, which I like a lot. I don't like how you're driving and there's a cloud of smoke, but it looks cool. But sometimes I'm like, how are they driving? So on the other hand, when you're smoking it, you hear a little bit of crackling, and I know the fix is another thing that stopped that. The fix, you don't hear crackling. And another thing is sometimes it leaks from the tip, and that's the worst when you get it on your tongue. So those are just some of the things you want to look out for on these. But otherwise, I've had it for this amount of time. It's a great product, lasts me all day. The pods are a little bit expensive, but a lot better than smelling like cigarettes at a job interview, at work, if you have a baby. All those things matter, and this can be your savior. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'm going to do the fix video next. Thanks guys, have a wonderful day.